Hello, Noelle.
Hi, I'm a master's acting student at RCS, actually.
Oh, great. Congratulations.
Chill. I have a two-part question. It's not that deep, don't.
Is it not?
It's not.
Sure, we'll lie down.
So the first part of my kind of question is I want you to have my favorite hat.
You want me to have it?
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say on it? Come on up.
Round of applause for the hat, you guys.
It says, "Oh no, it's me again." Why is that your favorite hat?
I wear it everywhere. I want you to have it.
You want me to wear it everywhere now?
Yeah, sure.
It's very lovely. Are you sure you want to give it away?
Yeah, I bought myself another one.
Oh, okay. Then I can take it. What's the second part of your question?
The second part is I challenge you to a baby cry-off.
I don't understand who the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland are accepting as students anymore. What does that mean?
Your best baby cry. I mean, you've been around enough of them at this point.
I have, yeah. But none of them cry like babies anymore. Thankfully, mercifully. Are you going to give us yours?
I mean, yeah, but I do want to hear yours too.
I do have one. I don't think I can do this. But we all want to hear yours, right? Come on, Noelle. Let's give it.
Okay.
Oh, that was very good. That was very good. I'm not going to compete with that. But if I've got anything, I'm going to write to the RCS and tell them the degree is in the post. Well done.
Sarah says, you've done a variety of roles through your career, but is there a character you'd like to bring to life from a piece of work that you've enjoyed?
You mean that I haven't done yet? Oh, well, there is, but I can't, and just in case it happens, there's something we're working on right now that hopefully, will come to fruition and will answer your question. But it's too soon to say.
Okay.
So hopefully I have an answer to your question. I just can't give it to you now, Sarah. But in about, I don't know, when would it be, maybe in about 6 months, a year's time, there might be, maybe if everything were to go to plan, there might be a wee announcement. That will be the answer to your question, Sarah. I grant that for you.
And I've got a question from Carol, Sarah's mum.
All right, Sarah's mum, Carol.
Hello, the whole family's out, you guys.
Excellent.
Carol says, have you got an answer to a question that you've never been asked? Oof.
Have I got an answer to a question I've never been asked?
Yes.
That's like a puzzle-like question. So I've never been asked the question. You just want an answer to it. Okay, the answer to the question I've never been asked is green.
There you go. Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
Do you think mostly in words or mostly in images?
Oh.
This is a big debate in our house.
Okay.
Because some people in our house very much think in images, and some people in our house can't think in images.
Oh.
What is it? Wait, because apparently we don't all have the same...
Yeah, Georgia says she has aphantasia, and...
well, there you go, yeah. Yeah, what you just said. So it's interesting. I think I'm a bit of both, though. I don't think I'm one or the other.
A percentage. Because I'd say I'm probably like 60-40, like images to words.
Images is 60%. I'm going to say 50-50. That's what I'm going to say. But I think it's because I feel the two are sort of merge into each other. And the words trigger images very vividly anyway. So I would find it hard to unpick.
Interesting.
But I should have thought about that answer more to give you a more specific answer. But yeah.
I think that's pretty specific.
Thank you. Well, then I'm going to go with that. 50-50.
Thank you. I think in colour.
Colour?
Yeah.
Well, in some people, you say a word and that triggers a colour.
Yep. So it feels a bit green or blue or...
Yeah, right.
So when you're preparing for a role, is there a difference in the way you prepare for something that's sci-fi or fantasy-based in comparison to something that's more real-world based? in both the role and sort of anticipating potentially a big fandom?
Well, I suppose there's a very practical consideration that if it's something from some sort of fantasy world, there's not a lot of research you can do. I mean, there might be a source material you can read, and there might be a creator you can talk to, but that's different from, for instance, playing a real person. Even then, there's a lot of stuff that you want to make sure you're addressing and getting right, and making decisions about what has to be accurate and what can be interpreted artistically. So that's a different process for sure. So yes, I guess there's a very sort of obvious practicality. But then if it's something, whether it's from a source material or a new piece of work, if it's set in a different time period, you want to make sure you're getting all that right. So yes, it's very specific to what it is. But obviously, yes, there's a big difference. If I'm playing Abraham Lincoln, there's a lot of things I can make sure I'm trying to get right. Whereas if I'm playing Commander Zog from the 51st century, more of that is probably left to my imagination, I guess. Yeah.
My question is, out of any character you've ever played, who's the snappiest dresser? And did you get to keep any parts of the costume? Or would you want to have...
Snappiest dresser? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me think. I did quite like Phileas Fogg's outfits in Around the World in 80 Days. They were beautifully made as well. Kate Karen was a costume designer on that, and they were just so immaculately put together. They were so perfect. They fitted me very lovely, very perfectly. I was very pleased with them. I didn't get to keep any of them. But then, to be fair, I probably wouldn't be wearing them down the high street, would I? That would be quite a bold choice. I know that the costume designer for Jessica Jones, when I was on it, went round every sort of high-end suit store in Manhattan and bought every nice purple suit that they had. So we got to choose from a very lovely selection of purple. Again, didn't get to keep any of them. So no, it tends to be, if the clothes are very nice, they tend to hang on to them. They don't really want to give them away. So, but I've been very lucky. I mean, it's one of the great joys if you work with a great costume designer, that they can come up with brilliant sorts of things that elevate how you look. So it's one of the great joys of my job that I don't have to think about it, that clever people get to dress me. Thank goodness. Because otherwise, my characters would be not looking so good, let's put it that way, if I had to decide for myself. But yeah, I'd say that.
Thank you. Well, looking good today in the cardi.
It's a bit of a cardigan.
And a bit of colour in the socks. There you go, look at that. Check it out.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Can we have a round of applause for the foot? 2 feet.
2 feet. These are new socks. These are one of the few pairs of socks I own that don't have holes in them.
There you go. Why is it that men always have holes in their socks? That's like a...
Because...
Why is...
If this bit is intact...
Right.
Nobody sees this bit. So why throw a sock away if it's still working?
Drives me nuts.
Well, it drives my wife nuts as well.
My ex-husband always had like holes in it, and it wasn't the reason for divorce.
Was it not?
You know, there was other reasons, but I used to...
Do you want to go into that now?
Should we talk about my mother? Let's do it.
Yeah. What happened? Where did it all go wrong? Here you go.